What is going on to you, Leos? So you Leos have the Page of Swords, the Devil, Page, and the Knight of Cups, Um, okay, so there seems to be, over the past couple of days or weeks, there seems to be this person that very much so is giving you, Leo, some problems a little bit. They're giving you a little bit of difficulties. This person is not necessarily really telling you. This person is very strategic about how it is that they manipulate the situation, because the devil represents you, Leos, biting your tongue about saying or doing anything because you don't want any kind of backlash coming to you. While it seems like this Knight of Cups represents this person that it seems like they're in a position somehow to always be able to say whatever they want. This is why it is I say that there's a sense of maybe it's on the job or somebody that you're hanging out, romantically seeing and hanging out with, that you may have thought that, this person is just brazen, right? They say whatever, and it's like you Leos are essentially trying to hold back. And the Page of Swords, like I said, biting your tongue, because a lot of you Leos don't want to say anything that could really ruin the confines or the consistency of the relationship, because it seemed like everything was working really well at first. It could be a group, could be friends, it could be friends with benefits, it could be a job, could be family. Somebody seems to like to play that power dynamic of them saying whatever they want to with you, and you Leos show an enormous amount of restraint because you really have some real words to say to them, and you just don't, because you don't want, like I said, you don't want any kind of potential or implied backlash to come to you. Anyway, the Five of Cups and the Five of Wands represents, there's a sense of you Leos leaving the job anyway, and you want to say something. You wish that you would have said something. There's a sense of you Leos leaving the job or have already left it and wanting to say something. You wish that you would have said something on your way out. This is you. Some of you Leos might have potentially even quit the job. You may have even found another job while you were on this one and you decided to make the transition. Some of you decided to resign. Some of you Leos decided that, even though you're going to leave and you have every opportunity to say something because you don't care about the backlash now, you Leos are not necessarily going to leave. You just regret the fact that this is how it ended, because if it was up to you, you Leos would have stayed loyal to person or group or job, right? But the problem is that the way that these people go about handling their business, specifically how they interact with you, is very dysfunctional, and you Leos can't take it anymore. Anyway, the Nine of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Eight of Wands speaks to how that's a nightmare for you, and you Leos don't wish that on anybody, and you don't wish to ever go back to that situation yourselves, where it seems like, or ever find yourself in a situation where, you ever have to engage with somebody who it seems like every time they get a chance, they show you just how obtuse they are with you for whatever made up delusional reason in their head. Even if it's real and it's not delusional, they don't know how to de-escalate a situation. The Hanged Man represents, now you Leos, like I said, are just taking the time to where now that you've left it, you've separated yourself from that situation, right? Or looking to get out. There's a sense of you concentrating on the need to heal and just, or either healing because you gotten out of it, or waiting for the perfect opportunity to get out of it, but at the same time being very patient and just taking everything that you can take, because you're looking at it like you're not going to be here for a very long time. You're not going to be on a job. You're not going to be in this group. You're not going to, speak too much to this family member or associate yourself with them. There's a sense of your interaction with this person that represents this Knight of Cups, this golden individual, this individual that is protected socially, you know, there's some form of nepotism that's attached to this person, right? There's a sense of you Leos just enduring for the time being, some of you, where it's like it's not going to be forever. You're not planning on sticking around forever. You're planning your great escape. And then you have the Eight of Wands, right? Again, leaving. Queen of Pentacles and the Magician. Yeah. Just needing to endure. Some of you Leos feel like you just need to endure just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Because again, you're not planning on sticking around forever. So leaving on bad terms isn't necessarily the wisest thing to do, because you're not planning on sticking around there forever. Some of you Leos probably not even planning on sticking around with that job, group, family member, even romantic interest for even a year, let alone if it's a romantic interest or a family member. You really not planning on like coming back and saying what up to them. The romantic interest is probably going to be the least amount of time that you spent. And then I'll say probably the family member, only because you still have emotional and spiritual ties to these people. But then at the same time, your family members don't really put too much. Your family members don't necessarily make it too difficult for you to actually like move away or to leave them alone, right? That's much more of a job situation where it's like you need the finances, you know, especially in this economy. So then it's like now it's a situation where, again, I want to say within the next 6 months or less, whatever it is that this person, this golden individual that can do no wrong, who has nepotism on their side, it's not even going to matter, because you Leos won't be in the same setting. Interesting. So let's clarify this Magician. So to clarify it, the Chariot, Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords, King of Wands, the Moon. And like I said, they will not see it coming when you Leos decide to actually bounce. You know, when they don't see you one day coming to work, they're going to take note. And then when they don't see you for the next couple of days / week coming to work, they're very much so going to take note that you don't need this. And at first they're going to talk trash, but when they see that you ain't coming to work for a week, 2 weeks, you know, no one knows what's going on, then they're going to understand how serious you actually are about getting away from their dysfunctional nonsense. And then what's going to happen after that is they're going to be sweating, because all of that trash that they talking, but they need you around at the same time. So they need you on that job. You know, you're probably very good at it, and replacing you is probably a difficult thing because you're a hard worker and you make the company a lot of money. You know, you benefit the people, whatever your situation is, you benefit those people greatly. But they're trying to play it down and miniaturize it. But that's it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K subs. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.